Hey everybody, my name is James. It's Tuesday. It's about 3 o'clock Eastern, which means it is time for another Video Guys Live. Again, my name is James. I'm a video production specialist here at Video Guys. If you have any questions about anything that we talk about today, absolutely feel free to give us a call at 800-323-2325. I don't think we're going to roll a bump today. I think we're just going to get right into it. We're going to talk about Pixellot. We're going to talk about AIR. We're going to talk about Canon. And then we're going to end it off with RED. So let's get right into it with Pixellot. Pixellot launched a brand new camera called the Pixelot Air NXT. Now this is very similar to the camera that they had before this, the Pixelot Air. The main difference with this camera is it allows you to also stream your game. So Pixelot received a lot of feedback from their previous camera and have listened to the customers and said, you know what? All right, we're going to make a camera that streams. So good on Pixelot for making that camera. Now, the Pixelot Air is a camera that has two cameras on it, and it's able to be very close to a field because it has two cameras on it, and it points those cameras at opposite directions, so it can be very close to the field but see the whole field and everything that's going on. The Pixelot Air NXT also allows you to do analytics and breakdowns and things like that, just like the previous model camera, except now again you can do that added storage. Let's talk about some of the features that are included in the Pixelot Air NXT. As I mentioned, it has two 4K cameras in it that are pointing in opposite directions, so you get a wide-angle look, but it's not going to be fisheye because they stitch these back together, and that's part of all of that post-processing work that they're able to do. You have enhanced stereo audio, so you can get audio coming from both sides of the field. You have new AI that is built into this. Now, they were testing some of the AI features in the previous generation, but now with this generation, you get the AI tracking for basketball, soccer, football, ice hockey, field hockey, lacrosse, and volleyball. As I already mentioned, you can also now stream with this camera. How do you do that? You can either do that with Wi-Fi or with a 4G or 5G cellular signal. The battery charges much quicker. That was another thing that they realized that they could improve on with a new generation. Now there's going to be less downtime in between games because you can charge that battery that much faster. And now you can also add expanded memory. So you can add up to an additional 512 gigabytes of storage, which allows you to record up to 32 hours, whereas with the previous generation, it was like 13 hours. You're getting almost 3 times the amount of storage, so that is really cool to hear from. Now, how does the process work? What do you need to do in order to get this up and running? The first thing that you need to do is you need to get the camera. The camera is, it's normally $949. They did do a launch promo, which expires in a couple days. We didn't want to focus on that, but that's okay. So you can still take advantage of that. It's available for 2 more days, but after that, it will go back to the full price of $949. Now, once you get the camera, the next thing that you need to choose is, or think about is what kind of sport are you going to be using the Pixelot Air NXT camera with? Basketball, football, soccer, ice hockey, volleyball, lacrosse, or field hockey. And the reason that you want to decide which one of these sports is because you need to decide which kind of stand you want to get to put the camera on. So there's an indoor tripod and there's an outdoor tripod. The main differences between the two tripods are the indoor tripod can go up to a maximum height of about 12 feet, whereas the outdoor tripod, you can go up to about 15 feet. The other thing is the base of the tripod mount is going to be larger on the outdoor tripod because it's going to have wind that it needs to deal with. So if you're going to be inside, that 12 feet on the indoor tripod is going to be totally fine for sports like basketball, ice hockey, things like that. But if you're going to be outdoors for like football or lacrosse or something like that, definitely go with the outdoor tripod. The last thing that you need to do is you need to pick which subscription you want to go with to access the analytics and the live streaming capabilities. Now, There are three options available, and two of them are kind of actually the same thing. The monthly plan and the yearly plan give you the same features, but you do get a little bit of a discounted price if you go with the yearly plan. They also, again, listening to customer feedback, everybody's not doing a sporting event, 3, 4 sporting events every weekend. Some smaller teams are only doing one game a week, and so they made a light plan that allows you to record one game a week or 4 games a month. So if that is something that interests you, maybe go with the light plan. Whereas if you know you're going to be doing a ton of games and you know that you want to do those full breakdowns and get the full analytics after every single one of those games, go with either the monthly plan or the yearly plan. If you want more information on that, definitely feel free to give us a call, 800-323-2325, and we would be more than happy to help you with that. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is Canon. Canon has a new promo going on where you can save up to $700 on a wide range of their camcorders, including the XA60, 65, XA70, 75, and their flagship camera, the XF605. Now, the Canon XF605 is their flagship camcorder that pairs very well with both some of their more entry-level cameras, but it also pairs well with their cinema cameras. And the other thing with the camcorder is it pairs very well with their PTZ cameras because they all share the same lenses and they all share the same sensors, and it just makes the entire ecosystem really good and really easy to work with. Now, this camera is on sale for $39.99, and this was an extended promo that will expire at the end of next month. So definitely take advantage of that that promo being extended. Now, like I said, some of the highlights of the XF605 is it has a 1-inch 4K UHD sensor. So not only are you getting that 1-inch sensor, which will be better in low light situations, it'll give you a more cinematic feel with that shorter depth of field, but you also get 4K with that. And you get both a HDMI output, USB output, and a 12G SDI output. So that means you can get 4K 60 out of that SDI. You have a 15 times optical zoom with image stabilization built into it. You have an iris with 9 blades. One of the cool features that I think is really handy, especially if we are going to be shooting this with sports, not saying that you have to, but if you're going to be outside, it has ND filters built into it, so you don't have to worry about your camera being overexposed and raising your f-stop to have super large depth of field. You can be outside, use an ND filter, and still keep your f-stop low to make it so you have that short depth of field. And then of course, again, 4K, 60 frames a second at 422 for color space and 10-bit recording. And definitely also check out Canon's website to see more on the latest features that were just introduced with this camera as well. So definitely take advantage of the Canon XF605 promo that's going on. The next thing that I want to talk about is advanced image robotics. They have their Air 1 kit. So let's talk about that a little bit. Again, advanced image robotics. So the Air 1 is a camera head and a camera as well as an iPad. And what you can do with this is you can have this cinema camera on a robotic head that you can control remotely from anywhere in the world with the included iPad that comes with the kit. So as you can see, you get that gimbal, you get the Z-Cam E2 M4, you get a 14 to 140 millimeter lens, and you get that Apple iPad, which you can use for control. Now, it's really cool. We've had one in our studio, and we've actually, we're very close with the people at Advanced Image Robotics, and they have a couple cameras in their studio, and it's kind of fun because every once in a while, we'll use our iPad and we'll connect to their cameras and move their cameras, and they'll come in and connect to our camera and move our camera. It really is that easy to be able to control cameras from anywhere in the world. You can collaborate, you can have multiple people, accessing one camera to be able to, color match, to do exposure, to do presets and all of that good stuff, all remotely, which is super handy. And you get the entire kit and everything that's included in the kit for under $10,000. So definitely something to look into. And again, the Z Cam is a 4K camera. It includes the Air app, which will be downloadable on the iPad, so you can control that from anywhere. And with the Air Cloud, again, just making things super simple to set presets, to set color temperature, and all of that stuff. Really cool technology in the Advanced Image Robotics Air 1. Next, I want to talk about RED. Now, RED is not something that Videoguys sells, but we are big fans of RED, so whenever we see a promo going on with RED, we want to talk about it. Specifically with the RED KOMODO. The RED KOMODO is what we use in our studio when we do our product spotlights. When we do our live streams, we're actually using a PTZ camera, but when we do our product spotlights and our demo videos, we like to use a RED camera because, again, you get that much more cinematic feel. It has a large image sensor. You get lenses that can have a much shallower f-stop, and it has a really good dynamic range in terms of, not losing your highlights, not losing your lowlights, and all of that good stuff. So the RED KOMODO is a great cinema camera for things like that, or narrative filmmaking. And the great thing about RED and the KOMODO is they just changed the prices of the RED KOMODO, both the RED KOMODO 6K and the RED KOMODO-X. As you can see here, depending on which camera and which bundle you go with, you can get up to $3,000 off of a RED KOMODO. Now, again, we here at Videoguys, we do not sell the RED line of cameras, but we do work with a network of local integrators who do carry the RED line of cameras. So if you're interested in getting either a RED KOMODO or a Raptor or any other RED camera, definitely give us a call, 800-323-2325, and we will help you find a local integrator to be able to do that. So again, call us, 800-323-2325. We'll help find a local integrator anywhere in the United States. We'll help find you somebody to get the right kind of RED for you. I told you it was going to be a quick one today, guys. So that's everything that I wanted to talk about. Pixelot's new Air NXT camera, Advanced Image Robotics Air 1 camera, Canon XF605 Promo extended until the end of next month, and price reductions on RED KOMODO 6K cameras and RED KOMODO-X cameras. If you have any questions about anything that we talked about today, give us a call, 800-323-2325, or comment down below on Facebook or YouTube. And while you're down there, follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and we'll see you next Tuesday, where we will be starting NDI November. Don't forget to register at ndinovember.com. We are kicking it off with VizRT next Tuesday, 3 o'clock Eastern, right here. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you then.
Videoguys is available Monday through Friday. Give us a call at 1-800-323-2325. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram to stay connected with all of our updates. And you can like us on Facebook. Keep an eye out for our live videos, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.